Good afternoon. Today I'm going to walk you through the Step Up Your Health app design. We were tasked with creating the design for the Step Up Your Health mobile app, and we created the design using the requirements that you provided to create an app that is visually appealing, sleek, easy to use, engaging, useful, and informative. Today I'm going to walk you through the persona and journey maps, an overview of the prototype and the design elements that we used, the results of our testing, and the final improvements that we made based on those results. Going into our persona, Jane is a working mother of two young children under the age of 6. She has a job that requires a lot of time and she loves her career. Jane cares a lot about her health and her appearance, and prior to having children, she was able to work out regularly and to eat a very healthy diet. But after having children, Jane has found that it is a lot more difficult to be able to manage her diet and to exercise, and she does not have as much time to cook her own meals. Jane is currently about 20 pounds over her ideal weight, and she's concerned about her health since her family has a history of high cholesterol, and her last cholesterol test was high. Jane also has digestive problems and should follow a low FODMAP diet, but finds it very difficult to do so because she can't really find resources that tell her how much FODMAP is going into her meals. She's concerned about the quality of the foods that she's eating and feeding her family, and while she has tried many fad diets, she has had a hard time keeping the weight off. Jane wants to get back to her healthy weight and she wants to be able to lower her cholesterol and to still eat a healthy and FODMAP free diet. She wants to lose the weight and keep it off, and she wants to be able to live a healthy lifestyle but wants to still be able to focus on her family and job. So Jane wants a nutrition and workout plans that are flexible and aligned with her lifestyle. Going into the journey map, Jane would like to sign up for the Step Up Your Health app because she heard that it's an app that is going to help her to lose weight and is going to provide information on FODMAP friendly foods as well as to be able to track her meals and to understand how the meals that she's eating impact both her weight and her cholesterol. She hopes that she can lose weight, lower her cholesterol, and incorporate new workouts and FODMAP friendly meals into her routine to live a healthier lifestyle. Jane expects that the app is going to be easy to use. She expects that she can use it to track her weight loss in a clear and concise manner. And she wants the app to get exercise tips and recipes as well as information related to lowering cholesterol and losing weight. Going into the journey, the first thing that Jane is going to do is enter her goals. She is then going to be presented with a weight loss chart and she can watch instructional videos. And at this point, we want to be able to get Jane excited for weight loss potential. She can then view her health information and we allow her to connect to the Fitbit or to the health app to be able to track health information. And we can allow her to enter and track her cholesterol data. Jane can also start tracking her food by entering her breakfast information, and we want to make this process easy and allow Jane to see if she has gone over the meal goals very quickly and easily. We can then show her nutritional tips and she can watch videos such as FODMAP recipes or healthy gut videos. And lastly, she can navigate to the exercise page to be able to find a 30-minute HIIT workout video to do after work. And we want to allow Jane to find the videos very easily and also to set reminders for workouts later. Going into the prototype design, so these are two screens for our prototype, and here you can see that we have incorporated colors that are appealing to our desired demographic. At the bottom, we have a navigation bar that is easy to use and allows users to easily move between sections. We have 5 different screens. We have the information screen or My Info, which allows a user to be able to enter their goals and then to be able to see their weight loss chart to be able to track that weight loss. We then have the health, which is what you see here on the left hand. And here we have the information that is provided by syncing with the health app from the iPhone. The user can also enter this information manually if they do not want to sync with the iPhone, and they can easily double click on each of these boxes to be able to update the information and to view more details. Here at the bottom we have videos. So these videos are different depending on the page that you're on, and they allow the user to interact with the app and provide content based on the information entered. So this is strictly based on the goals that this particular user provided. Going on to the next screen, this is a screenshot of the tracker, specifically when the user is entering a meal. And here you can see that we provided elements so that the user can easily enter meals through different methods, such as manual search, barcode scanner, or dictation. And we also provide here below, once the user has entered many meals, they are able to look at frequent entries. So if they're eating the same meals over and over again, what tends to happen with a lot of working people, they can click on it, moves up to their entries. Here, based on your requirements, we've incorporated the portion tracker, this pie chart. And when the user enters their information, we provide messaging if the meals entered fall below or above the recommended portions. Going on to the next screen, we here have the screen for My Info, where the user is entering the information and setting up the goals. We are also showing the tracker for weight loss, and you can see it's a chart that can easily depict what your goal is versus where you are in relation to that goal. We've incorporated badges so that the user can get excited about joining or meeting different milestones in their plan, and we have incorporated some videos to get them excited about using that app and provide some helpful information. Here on the right, we have the landing page for the tracker. So again, you can see that we've incorporated your pie charts for the different meal portions. And as the user starts to enter the information, we will add check marks to the pie chart. We will add messages if they are going over their FODMAPs for the day, or maybe they are over or below their portions for each meal. And again, you can see here that we've incorporated some videos to teach the user how to eat more vegetables, maybe incorporate some FODMAP-friendly recipes, whatever it may be. That content will be provided to the user based on their needs. Going on to the next slide, we have the nutrition screen as well as the exercise screen. And here in the nutrition screen, we've provided information, again, videos and articles on gut health or other interests that the user has, but also we allow them to search restaurant menus to ensure that they can view the nutrition information and to be able to find restaurants that are healthy and will allow them to continue to follow their plan. They can also search the FODMAP library to see which items are high or low in FODMAPs, and they can find recipes. Something that we've incorporated into both of these screens as well is allowing them to find a nutritionist or a trainer near them to help them to better improve their goals. And lastly, to the right, you have the exercise page, and you can see here that we can track their activity, and this is based on the syncing with their health app where they can enter it manually. And the exercise we will track based on the exercises and the exercise videos that they are using from the app. Going into the next slide, this is just to show you the syncing with the Health app. Again, we will ask the user if they want to sync. If they do, they will be able to view that information easily. If they don't, then we will allow the user to be able to enter that information manually, but we wanted to be able to give them both options. Going into the test results, we tested the scenario to sign up for the app, set up goals, and enter the first meal with a user that met the criteria defined in our persona. I've included here a link to the prototype if you want to go and look at it. We received positive feedback as well as improvements that we needed to make to the app. So in terms of positive feedback, the user said that the app is very visually appealing. She liked the fact that we included a before and after picture at the beginning to attract and motivate users. She felt that the use of video was appropriate and will provide the user with a lot of useful information. She also liked the use of icons and colors, and particularly in the health page, and she was able to navigate through the sections very easily without much instruction. In terms of improvements that we incorporated into the app, the tester felt that it would be easier if the goal screen had one goal field that was multi-select. She also noticed that there was no way to enter dietary restrictions, so we needed to add that field to the screen. The navigation within the tracker screen was confusing. So for example, the back button was the same color and was aligned with the rest of the information, so it wasn't easily to see what you needed to do to be able to go to the previous screen. There was no way to proceed with health app syncing, so we had to add a submit button on that screen. And lastly, she suggested that we needed to include a setup or update button in the info page to be able to update weights and goals, because these things change and we want to be able to track them. So the last screen here Based on the feedback that we received from the user and we incorporated, we were able to provide a design that better meets the principles that we set out to accomplish. So you can see some of the changes that we made to the screens. Some of these changes were very simple, such as creating a multi-select goal screen and adding the titles of the fields as a user was entering the information so that they would be able to know what it was and to be able to go back and update it. We added the dietary restriction menu, which we had missed to begin with. And then you can see here in the barcode scanner that in the first prototype, the back button and the information blended together. So we just made a very simple change that makes it very clear that you can go here to navigate through the tool. So thank you so much for your time today. We hope that you really enjoyed the design. And again, I've included here a link to our final prototype if you want to walk through that. Thank you so much.